Leaving Colorado behind with the goal of reaching the Outer Banks of North Carolina, I spent the first night in the Hays, Kansas Walmart parking lot, where I have spent many nights before. I camped on my patch of land north of Columbia, Missouri on my second night. It is beautiful up there. Sally and I bought it in the early 80s. Heading east, I stopped at the Basher Children's Home in Goshen, Indiana. I am the team leader for our next Nomads project and stopped to see what work we would be doing. On to Detroit, where I spent several nights in the driveway of my friend Kim Begur, class of '69. She is starting the process of downsizing. I have some expertise in that department. She will be moving to a retirement community in Tennessee to be closer to family. Then we enjoyed traveling together to Lake Junaluska, North Carolina for our annual Woodstock School reunion. Lake Junaluska is beautiful. I learned to canoe on the lake when I was there in second grade. I had 2 presentations to make at this reunion. I presented the well-traveled alumni part of the program, outlining my travels around the world since birth in North, Central, and South America, Asia, and Africa. The program could easily have been a day-long 8-hour program. First, I narrowed it down to 1 hour and 45 minutes. The final editing brought it down to 50 minutes. It can be viewed on my YouTube channel. Sunday morning, I shared the in memoriam that I had been working on all year long. Through it, we remembered and celebrated the lives of Woodstock School's students, staff, spouses, and parents who had passed away since our last reunion. On further east to visit Sally's cousin Keith and his wife Terry in Williamsburg, Virginia. I spent most of the next day touring historic colonial Williamsburg. Thomas Jefferson just happened by in the afternoon. He did a masterful job of staying in character while interacting with people in the audience. He admonished us to guard against returning to a monarchy and becoming divisive. The last night, Keith and Terry's daughter Chris and family joined us for dinner. Once on the Outer Banks, I visited Kitty Hawk. The museum is located at the actual place where Orville and Wilbur Wright became the first humans to successfully take to the air. A metal model of their plane gives a feel for what it was like. A boulder marks the takeoff point. Markers downfield show the length of their first, their second, their third, and their fourth flights. Finally, I arrived at Cape Hatteras on the Outer Banks. I would have much preferred camping on the miles and miles of free beaches. However, without a 4-wheel drive vehicle, I camped at the KOA campground. It was a pretty grand KOA with many amenities, including an amazingly huge swimming pool, all kinds of activities for kids, including a nighttime train ride through the camp, and live music at night. But of course, the main amenity they had to offer was the ocean and beautiful beach. I did get my feet wet. Now to turn Henry around, pick up my daughter in Colorado, and head to Victoria, British Columbia. It will be fun. My next Nomads project, after the one in Goshen, Indiana, will be on the ocean at Ocean Park, Washington.